All right, this is going to be a long process. This is part 2A of yesterday. And the reason why is because I thought about it. There was a challenge there, and the challenge was, keeping your head up, keeping your composure, remaining who you are through any circumstance, and coming out on top. I figured out, how yesterday should have went at that point where the guy at the old workplace came out, new guy because I'd never seen him before. How it should have went. Yes, I should have had a networking card, but I didn't. So, um, basically, the way it should have went from there was I should not have lost my grace. I should have ad- addressed him, and I should have let him know what that situation was. I should have, when he said, "Oh, nice, whatever." I kind of didn't like that because, again, to me, that's the equivalent of a cat call, or, I wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? But what I should have done when he continued to try to talk to me, I should have stopped and addressed him and been like, hey, thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that. I wouldn't mind getting to know you as well. Um, but just to let you know, I'm very uncomfortable because this is a former place of employment and there's one person there. I swear, I've been harassed there, but there's one person that's there that, every time I walk past, they find a reason to say something to me. And I'm really not, I really don't want to be in that situation where I bump into that person and, perhaps anybody that kind of shares his type of mentality. So I'm trying to get away from here as soon as possible. So it's very nice to meet you. I'm walking up this way in the strip mall. If you choose to, you can as well. But the other part of that too, the part that's difficult about that too, like I said, I should have just had a networking card. I'll let bygones be bygones. Um, but the reason I'm even addressing this is because for future reference, how do I handle that? I am going to have a network card today because it's my responsibility to myself and to other people, to bring about that fellowship. That's what's missing in this world. And sometimes we're short, or we don't come off like we should because we don't have time, or again, like a situation like that where you don't want to be caught up like in the wrong place and just something stupid happen. So I'm gonna have that, but in the future, and then I think that might have been overly too nice too, because then if I did that, then what if I wouldn't have been able to get rid of him after walking through the strip mall? Two, what if he was another kind of freaky geeky guy, but on another level, like a freaky professional guy, and then he would have came at me inappropriately, and if he came at me inappropriately, then I would have to address that, and then him and the other guy would get together and have a nice little negativity party. So difficult situation. Basically, I just have to say that I made a mistake by not having my fellowship card, which I am going to have today. I'm creating it today. And it takes nothing. I'm a creative person, so it takes nothing for me to do it, and I like doing stuff like that. So I'm gonna have it. So this is part 2A. Let bygones be bygones. Trying to address it and clarify it. So God bless. The next part is coming up. There was a lot that happened yesterday, and I think interactions are important. So it's good for me to record them. So, because we all go through things like that. Little situations that can take our spirits and make them soar, or to make us be like, like what's it called, the cringe effect. So yeah, I have a few of those, but I have some really excellent experiences to share yesterday. Actually, I should go to part 3. Part 3. No, I'm gonna do it different because that's another situation that could be a little difficult. So I'm gonna do that different.